Hi. Have you ever had those mornings and those times when you've woke up and you just kind of feel like, what is the purpose? Why do I even get out of bed? Oh, I had such a crappy day yesterday. My week is just going wrong. All of those things can really just kind of start messing with you and start really having you feel like, do I really even have a life purpose? Do I even have a reason to get out of bed? You know, and when we think about it and when we really focus on it, when we reach those points and when we get to that place, that's when we have to grab a hold of life. That's when we have to grab a hold of everything going on around us and say, time out. I am going to figure this out. I have a purpose. I was born here to accomplish, to be, and to do. And so I wanted to give you a few things that you can take with you as thoughts about wake up with a purpose. And the reason this is coming forward is I've had a few clients this past week who have contacted me or who have posted or who have made the comments about, I really can't seem to figure out what my life purpose is, or why am I here, or where am I going, what's happening, and why do I always feel like I'm behind the eight ball, those type of things. So I want to give you some little clues, and I want to give you some little tidbits of information that can help you, that can help move you into a little bit more of a balanced place, a little bit more of a space where you feel, yeah, there is my purpose. There is a reason to get out of bed today. Those type of things. The very first thing is you want to be present. And when I say that, I mean you want to be actively involved in your everyday activities. So many of us get into autopilot and get into just doing and being and functioning and flowing that we actually forget to be present in it and enjoy it. Challenge it and really focus yourself on the journey and what's happening in that present, in that time, in that moment. And so the first thing is be present. The second thing is have a plan. If you just don't have something that's going on and you don't have something that's going to have rewards, have goals, have accomplishments, and you don't have a plan to see that through, it's not going to happen. If you don't have a plan to accomplish and to become, you're just going to start finding your life spinning your wheels. You're just going to start finding yourself just doing things and just going through the motions, having trouble being present, and thinking, wow, I should have done that today. And here it is midnight and the day's already gone. So when you wake up, you want to have a plan that's going to help you to become, do, and be. The third thing is keep track of what needs done. And in that keeping track of what needs done, you want to prioritize it. Those are the things that I absolutely, positively, 100% want to get done. And it's kind of like if you have a garden and you've planted this beautiful garden and you forget about it, you're neglecting it, you don't have a plan to keep it going, and you're not keeping track of that garden, before too long it's going to be consumed and overridden with weeds, with all the other activities, with all the other things happening in your everyday life. And that's exactly, a garden is a great example, because if we neglect it and if we neglect ourselves, we get overridden with everything going on and we get overridden with everything happening around us. So my name's April, and I'm glad that you dropped in and stopped in for this live stream talking about Wake Up with a Purpose. A lot of people wonder, what is my life purpose? Why am I even here? And when we have these things and when we can put these things into play, we can become empowered. We can become stronger. We can become and living the life that we're here to live. Not necessarily going through the motions and just having things happen around us, but being an active participant in it. And I'm an intuitive motivational coach, a mentorship coach, I should say. And what I do is my goal is to help everyone through their everyday. I want to help you body, mind, and spirit, financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And it takes all of that coming together for us to be able to accomplish that, for us to be able to really connect with that and realize that, hey, I woke up with a purpose today. The sun is shining, or we've got a beautiful, wonderful rain happening and feeding and nurturing the earth. It's our perspective. It's our thoughts, our goals, and our perception of what's going on around us. That's when we really can look at it, and that's when we can say, I'm present right now, right here today, and I'm going to experience and I'm going to live my life to the fullest. And you have a plan of action. How am I going to do this? How am I going to make everything better? How am I going to know what I'm accomplishing and when I haven't accomplished? If you don't have a plan of action, you're not going to know when this has been accomplished, or if you've even begun to think about this or that happening. And when you have that a plan, it helps you see that big picture. It helps you become aware. And keeping track of what needs done and prioritizing it gives you a stronger voice to be able to make it happen. Next, you want to look at make yourself productive. I've talked to a number of people who are just like, I just don't even want to do anything. Make yourself do something. Make yourself go out, maybe walk around the block. Maybe go talk to a friend. Get on the phone, call somebody. But make yourself productive, because then you have made yourself wake up with a purpose. Tomorrow when I get up, I'm going to call my friend Sue. Haven't talked to her forever. I need to make sure I talk to Sue. Give yourself something to be productive. Weed your garden. Go out and work the soil. Go out and spend time in your life, your garden of life, and experience that and know that and work with it. These are some steps that can help you to move into and becoming your purpose. Your purpose isn't going to just drop in your lap. You've got to be looking for it. You've got to be working towards it. And you have to really stay in a meditative, in a directive, connecting with your divine source, and physically allowing yourself to be emotionally and mentally attached to your life. A lot of people don't. A lot of people want to kind of hold that back and say, I don't want to get there. It hurts too much. And when we allow the hurt to override the victories and override the things that we can do and the joys that we can have, then we start losing the view, the hope of our purpose and why we're here. Like I said, my name's April, and I want to thank you for joining me today for the live stream. And I want to challenge you. Wake up with a purpose. Find your reason. Find what you can do today. Set your goals. Be present. Have a plan. Know what needs to be done and prioritize it. Get those things that are really important for you to develop that purpose, to develop that goal. Make yourself productive. Make yourself get out there and do it. And enjoy your life and have fun with it. Don't stay so serious and so focused on where you're going that you forget to have a little bit of fun and play out in the sunshine. Maybe get a little bit of mud between your toes. Those are the things that are going to be the rewards as you're growing and as you're experiencing waking up with a purpose. My name's April. You can learn more about me at aprillugopphd.com. You can email me at aprillugopphd@yahoo.com. Have a great rest of your day and wake up with a purpose.